Hey, folks, here we are. Welcome back to another side quest. Yes, you know, that's your weekly news about games and other stuff that I love to share with you here, right? So, considering what is happening lately, considering what's happening lately with everything involving what is known so far, the Cyberpunk 2077. How many stuff, dude? How many stuff is happening? But I think it's a good time to bring some, not only the news about the things that is happening, but some considerations, some things, some stuff to think through, you know. And for sure, this is Side.Quest. And Side.Quest, you know how it works, right? Side.Quest, we always bring news to you and the latest one. So let's go for the news. Yeah, why not? Let's go for the news. Shut up. Yes, as you can see, it almost get it right. Almost. When I saw this first picture, I said, oh my god, like, what is happening here? Did he kill Mario? Look at that. For sure not. Sure not. Come on. Almost. Almost. Just like Nintendo never let that happen. But it was a very good teaser. This picture is a very good teaser. I have to agree. Let's keep going. Have you saw those t-shirts? I love those t-shirts. Probably gonna buy this one, but black version for sure. Come on, must be black. Always black. Always black. Like this Mario hat. But hats, I make an exception. And don't forget, please, don't forget, there's about a new Mario with, I mean, an old Mario, probably the best 3D Mario ever, in my opinion. It's a very fun game. You can play with all characters. I have on the Wii U. But there is a new level. Yes. Don't forget. And please check here on the channel. I did play Cyberpunk 2077 on a smartphone. And yes, you can. You can do that. I think you can guess how, right? So probably somewhere over there, right on the right top spot. Maybe an eye, a card. So then you can check over there. And have you seen this? This is really cool, actually. If you go to my Twitter account and check this tweet, this guy will take like a shot. If you play Zelda Breath of the Wild, you know how insane is that. He just took a shot. Look where the arrow is going, and look what's gonna happen. Look where it's going. You see that? Bullseye. Is that a hack? Is there a super extraordinary player? What the heck was that? What the heck was that? By the way, now Ubisoft Plus works on Stadia, which is great news for the gaming, cloud gaming community and Stadia community. It's amazing to see how it's evolving fast. That's the way, as Mando would say. And it's very good to see also how Xbox is coming up strong with all those titles. We are expecting that, and believe it, all those titles on the xCloud service as well. Maybe you can be sure about it. It's a matter of time. There is a lot. That's the video I want to show you guys. So there is a straight comparison. I know it's not the best. You can check GameSpot. They have this video. It's a full comparison between the graphics on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. And I asked a friend of mine to give me some feedback, Mr. Easy Nobri, but I think he's offline right now. He couldn't give me feedback because he's complaining a lot. He's complaining a lot. Here is going to be a loading time, which is crazy. So what I got so far, from everything I read so far, is that actually Cyberpunk 2077 has a lot of glitches and has a lot of bugs, especially on the last generation Not the current generation, not the PS5 or the Xbox X series, but the previous generation, the Xbox One and the PS4. And here they're showing, yes, I can see some glitches. I can see some stuff like taking forever to read and nothing happens. Like this one, we went by 50 something. Check that. See? Why? And stop on that image, nothing happens. And there's a lot of conversation in the background. If I put the audio here, I'm gonna put the audio for you guys. So, but when you see graphic-wise, the graphics, yes, if you're playing a big TV, oh, look, another glitch. You cannot see what is written. It's like nobody even checked that. Nobody even play it. I think that's the feeling of people with PlayStation 4 when they are playing the Cyberpunk. They feel like there's a lot of problems and glitches. You see now a lot of information disappear on the left. So these kind of things are being the main complaining about the game right now. So you have to watch this. We have to watch this because graphic-wise, there is a difference, especially on the distance, especially on ray tracing. You can notice, and you can notice the difference on those parts, especially for lights and distant drawing objects. That's for sure. But it's expected, right? PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, different generations. Even though I think the graphics on PlayStation 4 is not that bad, you can enjoy the experience of the game or the story of the game. But all those glitches they're talking about, it's about the game experience that somehow it's being destroyed. You see the car hits the wall and nothing happens, doesn't explode on the PlayStation 4. So I think this is a good comparison. You should watch this video, see how this kind of problem, like loading. So those things are destroying the game experience. So now it's PlayStation 4 versus PlayStation 5, but come on, this is expected. This is expected. Nobody should complain about that. Come on, right? But when you have like lack of information, things are not loading as they should, as fast as they should, these kind of things, this is a problem. This is a problem that make everybody pissed off, and a lot of people is asking for refunds. And I don't think it's wrong. See, nobody's here. It's empty on PlayStation 4. But then you get close, then there are two people over there. So it's kind of crazy, right? It's kind of crazy. Just look like they port the game to PlayStation 4 from the PlayStation 5 development, and they barely play it. They barely play it to check how it is. They just put on the market and that's it. And here comes some of the analysis I want you guys to think through. This is not a game. At least doesn't seem true. A game that was made in a rush. Doesn't seem true. It doesn't, excuse me, it doesn't seem true. It seems like it took more than it should, actually. I know the game is amazing. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. But the game is amazing. It's really, really amazing. But come on. You know you're gonna sell a lot. Those glitches, those differences, they should not happen that much. You should try to mitigate that. But it's not happening. It's not happening. My allergy is killing me. And I understand all the complaints. Because you expect that will run good enough, no matter which hardware they propose. They propose to sell you the software, right? So I understand people are selling. People are going back to them, asking for a refund, because actually what they know is pretty much like, okay, I will not buy on this platform, and I wait until I have the platform. And when I have a platform that can run well, can be PC, can be maybe PlayStation 4, sorry, PlayStation 5 or the Xbox X series, then they go for the other game. But now this difference is kind of crazy. Look at that. Look at that. Come on, you can optimize that. You can make it better to run well. This is terrible. I can feel the frustration of all the players right away. Yeah, like Mr. Easy Number is talking to me right now and he say, yes, there's tons of bugs everywhere. And there's two categories of problems he's telling me. There is bad optimization, that, as I'm saying here, that the programming is totally bad. And some places, he's telling me now, because he got the game on PS4, some places, some areas of the game, it runs under 20 frames per second. It performs under 20 frames per second. That's, I'm sorry guys, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's the worst, to be honest. And a lot of bugs in terms of collision detection and many other things. Look at that. So I think we got a point here, guys, that they screw up. They screw up for a bunch of people. They screw up for the people who, for the biggest installed base, PS4. They screw up. Why they did that? They knew it. They knew it. It's better to say, okay, for the PS4, it'll take another week or two. Or another month. Whatever. People will understand. Better than do that. Way better. And a classic is a classic. Hi? Come on. Take a look at that. I played that game a lot. And I love the sound. Let me check the sound. I played that game a lot. I love the Kung Fu. It's amazing. In the other hand, Steam has broken a record with 24 million players playing this game. 24 million people playing this game. They're rich. They're rich. They're rich, bitch. It's amazing, right? And that's another thing to consider when we talk about cloud gaming. I'm a big pro cloud gaming. I'm on the cloud game direction. And I can tell you guys that I know this is part of the problem. If you have cloud gaming and the service is down, no matter what, you don't have your games. And this is something to think through. Like, big companies, they should think through. Okay, if you're gonna put service down for me, you should charge me less. Because I'm paying full. That should be the way. If they do that, I'm fine. If they have some time on another, they're gonna be down and they charge me less because the service is down and they are clear and transparent with that, I'll be fine. Because it won't happen all the time, because if that happens, you're gonna migrate to another one. So I think that's clear, right? That's it. Guys, boys, folks, good to have you here. It's time to go. Side.Quest number 28. That was great. Good to have you here. See you soon, folks.